Losing possession there to Kevin St. Jacks. That was a clumsy pass out, but Scott O'Connor was equal to it.
That's that difficulty of that ice still having a bit of water on it. You see that the puck does not move freely, and it causes problems, especially with players passing the puck.
Well, we heard Gia talking about how cold this rink was this afternoon. We'd have never thought we'd have had that problem here today. Darren Durdle, 18 for Nottingham, but the cover from Doug Marsden. .44, Passett Curry playing it in. This is Paul Adey, 22 for Nottingham. Andy Samuel is 15, but it's won back by Passett Curry. He fires it deep into the zone. Doug Marsden's round behind his own net. Plays it out to Samuel. Chance here for Nottingham. That's Paul Adey, and yes it is. There's number 4 for Nottingham Panthers. Paul Adey, second of the night, and it's now Fife Flyers 3, Nottingham Panthers 4.
Nottingham taking full advantage here of the clear. The puck not coming out of the Fife zone, but there it is. It's that forecheck. Paul Adey in front of the net lets that shot go. And I'm certain that there'll be some argument from the Fife Flyers as to whether that was in or not. But certainly the referee's saying no goal. That hit the crossbar. I'll tell you, one of the ways that you can certainly tell that, Tony, is the way that the puck bounces off the bar. Had that gone straight down, I would have said the puck was in the net, but it came out. So I'm certain that that did hit the crossbar.
Well, I think that the Nottingham Panthers play has thought that it hit the metal at the back of the net and came out from the underside there. But there's a big argument taking place here down in front of us, and the Nottingham players clearly believe that that goal should have counted. Well, certainly the referee letting us know he's spoken with the goal judge and they think it hit the crossbar.
There's the pass coming over, the shot. Well, let's watch this come off the crossbar. You see how that came straight down and out? That definitely hit the crossbar.
Well, 30 years ago at Wembley in the World Cup, that's exactly what happened to England, and they had a goal awarded in their favour to win football's World Cup. But I think the refereeing decision looked to me to be right there, Bob.
Well, he called his goal judge on the situation. They made the call together, and for all intents and purposes, I'm certain that that's the right call.
Well, the referee didn't have the benefit of the replay. We did, and it looks as if he made the right decision. Never mind, it's 3-3 regardless of whether the decision was right or wrong. We've only been playing just over 2 minutes in this final period, and it's still Fife Flyers 3, Nottingham Panthers 3, and all to play for.
As Darren Durdle explained between the second and third period, most certainly this is important.
Well, Bob, let's see what you think this time.
Well, there's the chance. Paul Adey, he knows where he's going. He's going upstairs on Bernie McCrone. There's the shot. There it is. Bang. That hits the crossbar dead on.
They say the camera doesn't lie, and there's the decision supporting that of Mr. Drew Fraser. Nottingham Panthers have got to score to pull this back all over again. Kevin St. Jacks has lost his helmet. That doesn't stop him clearing the danger there. This is Frank Morris, 47. He loses out as the puck's played back, and Doug Marsden comes back to collect as both teams change on the fly. 61 is Chris Palmer. Craig Wilson is 18. Nottingham a shade untidy just for a few moments there, perhaps frustrated by what they thought was a good goal.
Well, this is one of the things that bothers the players, doesn't it? Because that goal could be very, very important as to who decides to win this game.
The icing call will take the puck to the Nottingham defensive zone here. And somebody's going to collect their helmet, which is at the far end of the rink. That helmet belongs to Kevin St. Jack, number 10. Came off in the corner, he didn't collect it. And now he's coming out from the bench to do just that.
If a player loses his helmet during or through the duration of play, he's able to carry on and keep on and get involved with the play.
Well, Kevin St. Jack will have the helmet on when he next comes out onto the ice. But right now, The face-off is Craig Wilson, 18 for Fife. Can he get it back to Gordon Latto? Latto's on point. Garth Premack, 5 for Nottingham. Held up against the boards. Great work there by Derek King. This is Andy Samuel, 15 for Fife. AJ Kellum takes a curler. Puck comes out to Latto. Kellum recovers well. Puck filed up the ice, and this time they let it go on. It's Derek King, number 3 for Fife Flyers, loses out to Simon Greaves, but Craig Wilson covers. Andy Samuel. Dingwall taken into the boards there by Graham Waghorn. Premack finds Kellum. Kellum sends his man away. The offside call here. Linesman said that Kellum went in too quickly there, and I don't think he liked that call.
Ashley Tate a bit unhappy with that call because the linesman taking his time to blow the whistle. He's well into the zone before the whistle actually goes, and he gets the shot away.
Just over 4 minutes of the final period has gone, and it's still level at 3-all here, and all to play for that top place in the group.
Ashley Tate been injured the latter part of the season. He's just coming off of an operation, but he'll be one of the guys that the Nottingham Panthers look for to key into this Wembley Championship situation.
And Graham Waghorn almost getting the chance to attack. Doug Marsden is 32, playing the puck into the Nottingham zone, where big Darren Durdle around behind his own net. Panthers looking for this goal to ensure that they can top the group. That's the feeling that effort from Paul Adey that he thought counted and was then disallowed has perhaps upset their rhythm a little bit. Mark Twaite is 26 for Nottingham Panthers, but Morgan's gone in too quickly. It's Robertson winning it for Fife to Marsden. Durdle fires the puck deep into the Fife defensive zone. That's Stephen King is number 12. Durdle breaks it up on the red line. 3-on-2 situation as Randall Webber gets possession. Durdle's in the centre. Durdle can't get his shot in there. Does in the end as he turns, and Bernie McCrone didn't have a great chance there.
As a result of it, we've got a penalty being called here to Stephen King. And there's the infraction. He's going off 2 minutes for holding Darren Durdle there, preventing him from getting that shot away, although Durdle finally does.
Well, that creates a power play the way of Nottingham Panthers, and this is where really they want to make it count if they're going to finish top of this group.
Specialty team situations, very, very important in the playoffs, and certainly in this situation. So Nottingham have got an excellent opportunity to try and capitalize here and take this lead.
Puck comes back onto the blue line. Randall Webber is 10. It's Darren Durdle that can't quite get the shot away there as the puck's fired up the ice, and Panthers are going to build from the back. This is Webber. Paul Adey, already the scorer of a power play goal this evening. Can he get another one? Blaisdell's going to chase it in, shadowed by St. Jack. Good work there. Doug Marsden again, but cover from Simon Hunt. Just under 1.5 minutes on the power play. Big Darren Durdle. Blaisdell has Adey outside him. Puck goes out, and Doug Marsden tries to get the face-off outside the defensive zone, and he may just get his way.
Well, the puck just touching the Nottingham Panthers before it went over the barrier. As a result of that, the puck comes outside into the neutral zone where the face-off will take place.
Well, Mark Morrison there, fairly happy, I would think, with the way things are going this evening.
Well, he realizes that there's nothing really other to play for than pride, and it's been a long season for him. And, you know, it's difficult for a guy like him to sort of sit back and watch everything because he's such a good caliber player as well.
Well, the strength with 4 imports, and only 3 can play at a time. That's Frank Morris, 47, but the cover from Blaisdell. Nottingham player coach going to do his bit to try and get a victory here this evening. Here he comes. This is Paul Adey. Slap shot knocked away. Frank Morris clears the defensive zone. Randall Webber. That's Blaisdell with Adey. Shot just off target. Going to start passing it around, perhaps, Bob, on the power play situation with under half a minute remaining with this man advantage.
Well, Nottingham are certainly trying to get the puck, if you like, and gain possession and settle it down in that offensive zone so that they can try and set something up on this power play. But Fife are working so hard at the moment, aren't they? And they're just nullifying any sort of opportunity.
Good save there from Simon Hunt as the danger is cleared, and coming back onto the ice will be Stephen King in just a second. Here he is. He's back on the ice. Five Flyers are back to strength. The offside call was fractional there on the blue line. Well, another power play has been survived by the Five Flyers, and it's still 3-all.
Combination of things there, but obviously Fife doing a great job of killing that penalty off. But that could be very much a key to what's going to happen in this game, Tony. Nottingham, as we said, have to try and take advantage of those specialty team situations.
Well, Nottingham definitely need the win to try and make sure of this top spot. We know they're at Wembley, but it's how the semi-finals pan out. And there's a great chance. That's Morgan netting number 4, and Neil Morgan grabbing his second playoff goal of the season to make it Five Flyers 3, Nottingham Panthers 4.
The puck being kept deep again, and there is no controversy when it's hard work that comes into play. The puck out in front to Morgan, and he bangs that one home. Ashley Tate, the puck keeping itself deep in the zone. A little bit of time there. Right on in front to Morgan, who's in the slot area.
Well, Twait and Tate providing the tongue twisters to provide the goal for Neil Morgan. And certainly Neil Morgan quite pleased to net that one. Panthers then, at the moment, in the position to head their group. Oh, a big hit by Twait on Derek King. And here comes Ashley Tate. Chance of another one for Panthers. Great work by goaltender Bernie McCrone. Couple of individual battles going on now, and hard up the ice. Gordon Latto is 16. For Fife. This is Chris Palmer, 61. Garth Premack. That's John McCrone. This is Chris Palmer coming away with the puck. Loses possession. Kellum wins it for Nottingham Panthers. Keeps the puck deep in the Fife defensive zone. And Panthers are starting to push forward here and pin the Five Flyers back. Panthers on the attack. Chance here. Great effort there going in from Randall Webber. Puck fired into the corner. Chris Palmer is collecting it. Firing it round behind the net, but it's intercepted for Panthers, and the puck goes out into the crowd. Latest score we can give you from Sheffield now is Sheffield Steelers 3, Basingstoke Bison 1. The goal being pulled back by Thomas Granberg for Basingstoke Bison. All is not lost for the men from down south. Back here, though, Five Flyers 3, Nottingham Panthers 4, and Panthers, if it stays like this, will be top of the group.
They will. They're working very hard at the moment. The thing is they realize that they need this game if they're going to get that top position in the pole place going into that afternoon game.
Now behind the net comes out. Doug Marsden gets his second of the game to tie it up. Great piece of tic-tac-toe passing, and the finish from Doug Marsden gave him his second goal of the night. And Doug Marsden's fifth now playoff goal of the campaign.
Capitalizing on the puck deep in the zone. It happens again, but right out in front to the guy in the slot area, Dougie Marsden. And boy, does he bang that shot home. But he's such a great offensive defenseman, Dougie Marsden, because he's there at the right time.
Well, it was a lovely piece of passing there, and just the sort of top hockey you like to see to make it a spectacle.
Well, Nottingham have got their work cut out for them. This game certainly isn't over yet, and Fife keep coming back because they realize that they've got a little bit of pride to play for.
Five Flyers 4, Nottingham Panthers 4. You're watching it live on Sky. Marsden, can he get a hat-trick? Great skating, good defensive work by Premack. Comes out at the skipper, Ian Robertson, though, for Fife, and a chance here. Great work there as Doug Marsden threatened to get his hat-trick, and tumbling down on the puck is the very busy Scott O'Connor.
The play starting to open up here a little bit. Teams getting the opportunity to skate a little bit, and Dougie Marsden once again going to the offense, right in there trying to get any sort of rebound.
Well, there's no end of season stuff about this, certainly for that man, Scott O'Connor. A shutout last night, a busy night tonight, and Wembley next weekend. This time, Doug Marsden, it even cleared the top of the netting behind the goal. This time, we got the puck back.
The fan obviously doesn't want that one.
Face-off still, though, in the Nottingham defensive zone. With just over 10 minutes to play. That's Doug Marsden, already 2 goals this evening. Lots of goals, too, in the regular season. 15 in the league regular season, and now 5 in the playoffs. And that's a good record for a defenseman.
He is. He's such a great skater. As he says, he just bears down out there, he digs in deep, and he keeps those legs moving. But he comes from defense to offense and makes such a tremendous transition so quickly. That's why he's so effective.
Well, we heard Mike Blaisdell talking about giving plenty of people ice time, but he's certainly having a fair bit of ice time himself. And I think in these final 10 minutes, well, he's going to try and produce a valuable goal.
Well, when the game's close and you're in the latter stages, what happens is coaches have a tendency to shorten their lineup up, if you like, and put their key players on to try and get that little bit of an extra advantage.
Well, this is Garth Premack. This is Blaisdell. He's just the man there and tries to get round. Good work on the angles there by Bernie McCrone. Blaisdell almost one thought, just one stride short of that, had the goal at his mercy. But now they're going to start again. This is Garth Premack. Premack again. Chris Palmer battling with him. That's Paul Adey, 22. Number for Nottingham, he's really made his own. Graham Waghorn with the shot from point. Great work there, and great defensive work there by Doug Marsden. He does it at one end and does it at the other end.
Oh, tell you, boy, Paul Adey, all he had to do was put that puck into the empty net, but it just goes to show you, Dougie Marsden, he's quick as a cat, and he's there to make that save.
This is Mike Blaisdell. Ashley Tate is with him. Shot, and Bernie McCrone saw that, got something behind it, and killed the rebound.
Bernie McCrone, as we've discussed, he has got a bit of an unorthodox style to the way of playing goal, but he tries to get his body in front of the puck as much as possible and cover up.
Face off then deep in the Fife Flyers zone. It's still level here at Fife Flyers 4, Nottingham Panthers 4, with just under 9 minutes remaining. Panthers looking to clinch that top spot in the group, playing that first semi-final at Wembley next Saturday. Stephen King, number 12 for Fife. Puck foul run. This is Passy and Curry for Nottingham, number 44. Ashley Tate, 21. Mark Twait. Good defensive work by Frank Evans. This is Derek King, number 3. With the puck behind his own net. Robertson to his right, Frank Evans to his left. It's Evans that collects it. Frank Morris. Well, we've got a little bit of time to go, and who would your money be on to score the decisive goal?
I'll tell you, that's a very difficult question, but certainly the guy we had in our viewer there, Darren Dirtle, he's got to be one of the guys that is certainly in line to do it. I mean, he can score a goal at any sort of opportunity. He's very strong offensively, and he covers so much ice out there.
This is Kellum with good defensive work. Derek King fires the puck in to the Nottingham defensive zone. Face-off is going to be deep in the Nottingham Panthers zone. With just under 8 minutes remaining. We understand there's another goal at the Sheffield Arena coming the way of Basingstoke Bison, and Kevin Conway, their leading scorer, has scored on the big night. Sheffield Steelers 3, Basingstoke Bison 2 down at Sheffield. Bob, Basingstoke making a fight of it.
They are, you know, obviously those bus legs probably crawling out of them now, and they're starting to play a little bit. And, you know, this is going to be a very tough game. I mean, you know, they're there for a reason. They still want to get to Wembley, Tony.
Well, they played up here last night, and I know what a traffic jam it was outside Edinburgh Airport this morning. They probably got involved in. Back to the action here. 4-4, just under 7.5 minutes to play. The battle going on at Basingstoke, the battle going on here. This is Craig Wilson for Fife, number 18. Taking the puck into the corner. Richard Dingwall gains possession there. Battle from Nottingham. Randall Webber in the corner. Garth Premack's there too, so is Andy Samuel. Puck held up, and we're going to get a face-off here. And a little bit of rough start starting, and Richard Dingwall didn't like that.
Well, it's again these youngsters from the Fife Flyers, and they work so very hard when they're out on that ice. And it causes problems for some of these, if you like, more skillful players, like a Garth Premack or a Randall Webber, because they just don't quit. They work for everything that they achieve, and they're always in there digging. There they go.
Well, so many players from Fife have made it in the game here in Great Britain that one wonders just which of these youngsters are going to go all the way.
Well, it's a tribute to their junior development system here. They work very, very hard at it, and it's very well organized, and that's the reason why they've got so many players that have actually played at the top level in this country.
Well, I know that John Brady, the rink manager, is a great fan of hockey too. Almost Chris Palmer rewarded there. Robertson takes a tumble in the goal crease. Goes back to win possession. A little bit of rough stuff. The penalty called here. Darren Durdle is the man involved that's going to go to the box, I'm sure, in a moment. Yes, Darren Durdle, I think, is going to take a march, and we're going to get a power play the way of Fife Flyers with just over 6.5 minutes remaining.
Holding being the call made by Mr. Drew Fraser, the official this evening. And it's just controversy there between him and Chris Palmer. Drew Fraser giving the odd to Darren Durdle, and he's sitting for 2 minutes.
Darren Durdle penalised for holding there by Mr. Fraser. And now let's see if the winning goal is going to go the way of Fife Flyers. Third power play the way of Fife Flyers this match, and they failed to capitalise on any of them so far. Nottingham killing them well. Chance here, great save from O'Connor with no space and no time to deny Kevin St. Jack's on the edge of the crease. Puck fired into the corner. This time the officials stopping that quickly before we get anything else happening.
The Flyers have a very credible power play as a result of this man, Chris Palmer. He takes his time and he sets things up in there.
Just under 6.5 minutes remaining. Frank Morris is on the ice. Chris Palmer's on the ice. Doug Marston's there, and Frank Evans and Kevin St. Jack's, arguably the 5 most talented players, all with a Canadian pedigree of some sort. And Mike Blaisdell clears the danger. Five have to build again from the back. This is Doug Marsden. Garth Premack blocking it on the blue line. AD chases it in. Crone almost kills it, then changes his mind. Puck fired into the corner. St. Jack's chases it. Premack takes it up and holds it up. With just under 6 minutes remaining, all to play for still. Who is going to get that elusive goal?
Defense is going to be very much a key. Both teams trying to make sure that they're solid in their own defensive zone, hanging on to guys. It's going to be probably somebody not picking up another player or whatever that's going to give that team that scoring opportunity and give them that deciding goal.
Well, Chris Palmer and Kevin St. Jack have gone off, and we've got Ian Robertson on and Stephen King. This is Doug Marsden with already 2 goals to his name tonight. Frank Evans is 11. Evans' shot is just wide. Power play just under a minute remaining. Frank Evans with a shot, knocked down by Scott O'Connor. Cleared up the ice by Garth Premack. Nottingham trying desperately to kill this one and come back perhaps themselves.
Nottingham doing a great job in front of Scott O'Connor as well. They're moving people out of the road and letting Scott see the puck. And if he can see the puck, he's going to have a very good opportunity to make that save.
Frank Morris with a shot, and he does make the save as he sees the puck. And problems down in front of us because the linesman, I think it is, so it's who takes a pearler this time. Drew Fraser, the referee, knows what it's like to get hit with the puck in this rink, and this time it's one of his linesmen taking a real bang.
Randall Weber just trying to clear that puck out of the zone. Straight for the linesman who's standing on the red line there. And boy, do those hurt.
Well, they've got to be tough, these officials. A little drink may solve the problem.
I don't know why that always is, Tony, but it's always a situation where you get hit. The first thing you do is you take a drink of water and you're supposed to feel better.
Does the water run down to the ankles, perhaps?
It's got to be doing something quick. There's no question.
Well, there's 5 minutes remaining, and I think he has a little bit of pain. His name is Gordon Perry.
One of the things was in that situation is he actually tried to jump up and move out of the road of the puck, and I think he caught it in the ankle. Well, there isn't a lot of protection in the skate area around that ankle position.
Still the power play, the way of Fife Flyers after that little interruption. And Darren Durdle is waiting to come back on the ice. And this is Mike Blaisdell. Firing the puck around the boards. Frank Evans is 11. Kevin St. Jack is back on the ice. This is Ian Robertson. That is Doug Marsden. Could Marsden complete his hat-trick? And does! Doug Marsden, 3 goals tonight. What an effort. Is the first hat-trick this season in the league playoffs, and it goes to that super defenseman, Doug Marsden.
He's a very popular player in Fife, and he's got a head of steam up, and he just gets that edge on Garth Premack, takes his time, and puts it up in a sprawling Scott O'Connor. But at this stage, he's got his head up. He knows what he wants to do with that puck, and he puts it into the top part of the net because that's the only place that he's got to go.
Well, a Doug Marsden hat-trick has made it Fife Flyers 5, Nottingham Panthers 4. And it looks as if that scoreline holds at Sheffield, that Nottingham Panthers will not have the top spot come the end of the evening if it stays like this. St. Jacks could get a goal. A great save, though, by Scott O'Connor. It goes into the net. I think Kevin St. Jack is going to claim this. We don't know whether the whistle went or not. Play had been stopped up on the bench, and the officials are having to step in. Scott O'Connor lost that puck, and away to my left, it certainly went across the line. But whether, in fact, they stopped the play in time, I don't know.
Controversy there around the Nottingham bench between Frank Evans and Simon Hunt. The call being made against Frank Evans of the Fife Flyers, so Fife gained possession and the whistle went, so that goal will in fact be nullified. There's controversy just behind the play there. Although the puck goes into the net, the penalty will nullify that goal.
Well, the referee has confirmed that that penalty is called against Frank Evans, and it means now we're going to have a power play the way of Nottingham Panthers. Could this be their last chance saloon?
Well, with a man advantage, you've got to take the opportunity to score that goal. They've got to work hard here. They've got to get themselves back into this game.
Well, Nottingham Panthers have scored 1 goal out of 3 power play situations so far. That last goal for Fife Flyers was their first power play goal of the evening, as Doug Marsden completed his hat-trick. But Nottingham desperately need to score now. This is Randall Weber. Darren Durdle with the shot, knocked away by Bernie McCrone. Doug Marsden going in hard there. Randall Webber with the shot. That's Simon Hunt. Paul Adey desperately trying to get the puck in around from behind the net. 3.5 minutes remaining. This is Randall Webber. Linesman calls that as offside. Just came over the blue line there, and the Nottingham players don't like that.
They're applying a lot of pressure at this point in time. They're keeping that puck deep in the zone there and getting all sorts of scoring opportunities. Does this puck come out of the zone? That's an awful close call.
Well, it's the outside edge of the blue line that counts, and it didn't look to me as if that came over the outside edge.
A little bit of a sigh of relief there for the Fife Flyers, although that takes the pressure off, brings the face-off back into neutral ice territory.
Nottingham Panthers calling a timeout now for Mike Blaisdell to sort out his team, and what will he be saying over there?
We've got 5 minutes left, fellas. Let's calm down. We've got plenty of opportunity to get a goal and tie this game up and perhaps take the lead, but we've got to keep our composure out there.
Well, the breather too will help on the power play situation. He's got to gather his forces and take advantage of this power play.
That's one of the situations when you're a player coach. It's very, very difficult for you, if you like, to coach and try and manage your players on the bench. Changes, he'll have those already now, but he wants to have his key players on. Some of them have carried a lot of ice time here this evening. They've got to be ready to go in this situation.
Well, 3.5 minutes remaining on the match. The power play situation, the way of Nottingham Panthers, with Fife Flyers short-handed and 69 seconds remain for them to take advantage of the superiority in numbers.
We could be in a situation where Nottingham, wanting to win this game, they could pull their goalkeeper, Scott O'Connor, to give him that extra attacker.
Puck eased back. This is Neil Morgan, number 89, scorer of the Panthers' 4th goal. Puck round behind the net. Can Panthers get it out? Good cover there. Ian Robertson, the captain. Doug Marsden clears it. The puck goes out of play. Just over 3 minutes remaining, with Fife Flyers looking to complete their 2nd playoff victory. They won here last night against the Basingstoke Bison, and with 3.5 minutes, or just under here, they lead the Nottingham Panthers by 5 goals to 4. But the power play is with the Panthers.
It's a very important face-off here for the Panthers. If they get possession, they've got to try and control it in the offensive zone.
Well, the puck once again goes out of play. And with time running down away to my left, there's no sign of Scott O'Connor leaving the ice at the moment on this situation. And Fife Flyers being organised from the bench by Mark Morrison, but on the ice, the experienced Ian Robertson is there, that captain who's taking the face-off now. This is Mike Blaisdell, back to Neil Morgan. Shot almost tipped in by Paul Adey. Simon Hunt round behind the net, number 13. This is Blaisdell. Comes back to Durdle. Durdle's shot strikes the netting at the back. There's a shot, strikes Kevin St. Jacks, a painful blow there, but he's staying on the ice. This is Neil Morgan. 24 is Blaisdell. Doug Marsden, though, clears the danger. They're short-handed. We're just about to see Frank Evans come back on the ice, and it looks as if Fife Flyers are going to survive this power play. Maybe a couple of seconds to go here. That puck goes high into the roof. Frank Evans is back on the ice, and the Panthers have failed to capitalise on the situation. So, with just 136 seconds remaining, it's Fife Flyers 5, Nottingham Panthers 4, and at the moment it looks as if they could be sent to 2nd place in the group.
Well, Nottingham getting all kinds of opportunities on that power play, but Fife just managing to get a little in there, deflect shots, etc., and managing to clear the zone and keep themselves out of trouble. They did a great job there killing that penalty.
Frank Evans, the man who's had the benefit of a little bit of a rest on the penalty bench in possession, number 11. That's Frank Morris. Stephen King's with him. Chance for Stephen King on the backhand. Garth Premack provides the cover. Panthers come away. Mark Twaite is 26, skating well. Randall Webber is there. As Ashley Tate takes it round behind the net. And Bernie McCrone dives down on that. And with 1 minute and 50 seconds remaining, time is running out for the men from Nottingham.
They still continue to press, though. Mike Blaisdell making changes very quickly to try and keep fresh troops on the ice all the time and keep that pressure on.
Well, the face-off is still deep in the Fife Flyers zone, and no question yet of the goaltender coming off, and glances from Scott O'Connor towards the bench to know what should be happening here. And anything can happen now, as Nottingham Panthers might have to go to desperate straits to get this goal. Face-off, though, crucial one, won by Fife. This is Chris Palmer. The danger cleared out here. Neil Morgan. That's Paul Adey. Doug Marsden fast the puck in. This is Frank Morris, 47. Stephen King. Adey comes away. This is Darren Durdle. Good defensive work by Frank Evans. Again, Fife provide the cover on the blue line. Neil Morgan has Darren Durdle with him. Mike Blaisdell is up front. Frank Morris. The interception from Morgan could be vital. Blaisdell on the right, Adey's in the middle, Hunt's behind him. This is Darren Durdle, goaltender away to my left to scoot it off the ice. Chance here, yes, there's the equaliser! Just in time as the goaltender went off, and the puck slotted into the net there. Number 13, Simon Hunt's second playoff goal of the campaign. And Panthers are back on terms. It's Fife Flyers 5, Nottingham Panthers 5.
The shot coming from the point there, Darren Durdle, but it's the rebound that causes all the problems. Simon Hunt there to stuff that home. There it is, the rebound coming out, and he puts it upstairs to tie this game all up. It's all to play for yet.
Well, Scott O'Connor went off the ice. Simon Hunt put the puck in the net, but I think that they would have counted anyway because the extra man hadn't actually got onto the ice at the time, I don't think. Timeout now has been called, this time by Fife Flyers, I think you'll find. And what will they be saying?
Well, exactly, how did that goal go in? But a lot of pressure being applied by the Nottingham Panthers in the latter stages of this third period. And, you know, they've worked very hard to get that equalizer, if you like.
Well, Mark Morrison certainly explaining to his team what they should be doing, shrugging his shoulders, say we should never have conceded that goal. Well, it's pride they're playing for, Fife, in their last home match of the season. But it's Fife Flyers 5, Nottingham Panthers 5. And there seems to be under a minute to play, 45 seconds remaining. And Mike Blaisdell is saying to his team, if we get this goal, we know we're top of the group. They could still top it anyway with a draw.
Well, that's right. That 1 point, if you like, is very vital as well. So Mike Blaisdell and his Nottingham Panthers will not be taking any chances in this situation. Defense will be the primary concern.
Well, twice already these teams have drawn in the league this season, so a level scoreline between the two sides, not unusual. Frank Evans is 11. This is Frank Morris firing the puck into the corner. Ian Robertson's going to chase it round. Blaisdell wins it for Panthers, and here they come. Simon Hunt skates it early in the marginal offside decision, and Simon Hunt is furious with that one as the linesman calls it. Mr. Pirrie decided that it was a decision that he had to give, and Nottingham Panthers don't like that one.
They certainly don't. I think that Simon Hunt made certain that he didn't cross that blue line before Neil Morgan. He just waited that little extra, but I think Mr. Pirrie made the right call.
Even the blow from the puck didn't disturb his concentration, the linesman. And now Nottingham Panthers are taking the goaltender off, and they're gambling all on 6 out skaters and an empty net to my left with 30 seconds remaining of the match.
There's the controversy of it, Tony. They've got nothing to lose in this situation, and they're going for the big win.
They've got to win the face-off here, though, because if Fife get possession on the empty net, well, who knows? There goes the shot, the length of the ice. Good cover there, brought down by Ashley Tate. Darren Durdle is going to skate in here. Seconds running down, 15 seconds remaining. Paul Adey's going to follow this in. Frank Evans wins possession. 6 seconds remaining. Chance on an empty net, perhaps. There goes the hooter. A marvellous game to end the playoff season here at the Fife rink. It was level at the end of the first period, 1-1. Level at the end of the second period, 3-3. And in the end, with adventure from both sides, it was level at 5-5. A hat-trick from Doug Marsden for Fife Flyers. Goals from Kevin St Jackson, Ian Robertson. A goal apiece, though, from Simon Greaves, Simon Hunt, AJ Kellum, Paul Adey and Neil Morgan, counting for Nottingham Panthers. And here, honours even, a fair result, I think. It ended Fife Flyers 5, Nottingham Panthers 5.
So 5-5 the scoreline at the end of the game. The Nottingham Panthers very, very keen to win the game, obviously, from their reactions towards the end in the final couple of minutes. Very important statistic, of course, is the number of points they have in the table. Just to check on the shots on goal, well, Fife Flyers just edging it there, but pretty even throughout, and the only power play goal scored by Nottingham Panthers. But just to go back to the table, they have 8 points now, the Nottingham Panthers, and will that be enough to have them top of Group A at the end of it all? Well, that depends very much on the other game that's being played at the present time. Sheffield against Basingstoke. Remember, Sheffield must win it to qualify. The game started over an hour later than the game here in Kirkcaldy. Let's go to the Sheffield Arena for the latest score from Peter Barlow.
A tense last period in store here in the Steel City. The Bison were kept in the game by netminder Bill Morrison, who foiled close-range efforts from Tony Hand and Nicky Chin early in the period, then blocked a Ken Priestley shot to keep it at a 3-0 deficit. Basingstoke Bison, though, were back in the game on 26 minutes when Thomas Granberg turned in Russ Barrett's square pass, and the Sheffield Arena was stunned to silence when Kevin Conway brought it back to 3-2 4 minutes later. The last period will decide who makes it to the playoff finals at Wembley. The Steelers have a slender lead. It's the Sheffield Steelers 3, Basingstoke Bison 2.
So that's going to be very tense, and one man that's going to want to know exactly what the final score is the Nottingham player coach Mike Blaisdell. He knows his side have drawn 5-5 with Fife, and we can find out what his verdict on that is. He's now with Jim Milinovic.
Mike's down there fixing his skate. Mike, hello. Hello there. Congratulations on making it to Wembley.
Thanks very much. We're very excited about going, and you know, I'm hoping we can put on a good show there.
Are you disappointed about tonight's game?
Yeah, we came here to win the game. You know, we really wanted to finish top of our group, and you know, I don't know what happened in Sheffield, but I have a feeling they won. They got a pretty good hockey team, so...
No, well, the game's not done yet. It's in the second period. The last I heard, it was Sheffield 3, Basingstoke 2.
Oh, it's close then. Okay, well, yeah, we needed to win. That's why we pulled our goalie. We tried to win the game, and, you know, we had a couple of calls go against us, but that's hockey.
Now, have you heard the Group B results? Durham is top, Humberside second. So what do you think about that one?
Well, it's... You know, I don't really care about who we play. You know, we got to beat everybody to win it. So, you know, both Durham and Humberside are good hockey teams. So we'll take which one we get. It doesn't matter. We got to go there and focus on what we have to do, and not worry about who we're playing at. You know, I mean, Humberside and Durham, they're both good hockey teams.
So very quickly, do you have any kind of message to your fans out there who are going to be watching you next weekend?
Well, we just, you know, we've come through a bad patch just at the tail end of the season, and now our playoffs were very good. I was very encouraged by our results, and you know, we beat Sheffield in our own rink. We won a big game in Basingstoke. I think anything can happen. We're going to Wembley with a bit of confidence.
Right. Well, thanks for talking. Okay. Congratulations.
Mike Blaisdell would have to be a candidate for coach of the season and for player of the season as well. He's had a pretty good season, and the Nottingham Panthers, he's going to take them to Wembley. Who knows, he may even win the championship with them yet. Well, let's check on the other scores. We've already seen that it's 3-2 after 2 periods in Group A in the Sheffield Arena between the Sheffield Steelers and the Basingstoke Bison. 2 results from Group B, just to confirm what Gia was saying to Mike Blaisdell there. Cardiff Devils 8, Humberside Hawks 2, 4 unanswered goals for the Devils in the 3rd period, running away with that, but it was really a meaningless game by that point. And Newcastle Warriors 4, the Durham Wasps 6. That leaves the Group B table looking like this, with the Durham Wasps finishing top with 10 points, from their 6 games. Humberside Hawks with 8. Those two then are the 2 qualifiers for Wembley. The Cardiff Devils with 6 points don't qualify. The Newcastle Warriors without a single win. In Group A, this is the latest situation, remember, still waiting for that one result to come. Now then, if the Sheffield Steelers were to win, they would finish top because they have a better record against Nottingham. If the Basingstoke Bison were to win, well then, because Nottingham's record, of course, is going to be better than theirs with 8 points compared to 7, Nottingham would continue to stay top. But if Sheffield win, Sheffield will finish top and Nottingham will finish second. So we're still waiting to find out exactly who will be in the 2 semi-finals, what that lineup will be. We'll know Durham will be in 1. They will play the runners-up of Group A, and we still have to wait. Whatever happens, of course, you'll see all the semi-final action here on Sky. The first semi-final live at 12:50 on Sky Sports from Wembley next Saturday, and then later on the second semi-final, highlights of that from 9:30. And of course, then on Sunday, the climax to the British ice hockey season, the 1996 Championship final, live and exclusive from Wembley on Sky Sports. That's 1 o'clock this coming Sunday. Well, not 1, not 2, but 3 ice hockey matches on Sky coming up next weekend. Will Sheffield win the treble? You'll have to watch Sky to find out. Join us from Wembley. Goodbye from Kirkcaldy.